What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a great day today. You can call me Spree. Welcome back to another Madden 20 video. Now today we have our Tua Tagovailoa gameplay. I'm going to jump in. Tua's going to be the quarterback and he's going to lead the 2020 draft class. If you haven't checked out my previous video, I'll put it up in the cards above. We got the #1 overall pick, Joe Burrow, him and his fellow LSU Tigers, ability up, leading this team. Definitely go check out that video. It was a fun one particularly close game, one super clutch finish as well. Definitely go check that out. In this game, like I said, we're going to be featuring Tua. We have a bunch of quarterbacks to show off as part of this draft class. Tua is our player for today. The ex-Alabama QB has some fellow teammates who are also part of this group, so we are going to be making sure that we show off some of them as well. This is the offense that we're working with. We've moved Jedrick Wills out to his natural position of left tackle and kicked Andrew Thomas into guard. Tristan Wirfs is still our tight end. Hopefully we aren't having to rely on him to make too many plays. At wide receiver, Henry Ruggs is our #1 still. We've moved Jerry Jeudy and CD Lamb up to the 2 and 3 spot. And of course, leading the team today, the quarterback, tanking for Tua, the man himself, Tua Tagovailoa. Really excited to try this card out. This is Tua stacked up against Joe Burrow. He's got 87 speed, 97 throw power, good throw accuracy across the board. I've also heard that he has a really nice quick release, so I'm really excited to test that out. Now it's Tua's abilities that I'm actually really excited to try out today. He has Bazooka, Identifier, Gunslinger, and Hot Route Master. I actually haven't had a chance to use Hot Route Master this year. I've decided to stick with mobile quarterbacks. I know you can have golden tickets that are both. Unfortunately, I don't have 6 million coins right now. We're looking pretty poor, to be honest. But Hot Route Master, we're going to be trying out a pocket QB. Got to work on my pocket presence. Really excited to try this card out. Our next guy with abilities is going to be Henry Ruggs III. 99 speed, 98 jumping. Pretty decent route running as well. He's going to hit most of the thresholds except for medium route running. Decent catching stats as well. In terms of abilities, we're going to go ahead with Double Me, Streak Specialist, Post Flag Elite, and this man gets Human Joystick, so hopefully we can get him to space. He's going to be part of the return game. Hopefully we can break up some big runs there. Human Joystick, so fun to use. Hopefully we can make the most of it. And last but definitely not least, we have Jerry Jeudy as one of our guys X Factor today. Another Alabama player, 96 speed, good route running, decent catching across the board. The new Broncos wide receiver is looking like a really good card. Now Jerry Jeudy's going to be our guy hanging out in the slot. I've gone ahead and thrown Slot-O-Matic, Post Flag Elite and Jukebox on him. Hopefully we can get some jukes after the catch. See if we can make some plays in space today. This is the defense that we're going to be working with. It is pretty much exactly the same setup as it was in the very first game. Patrick Queen moved out to outside linebacker. We've got Isaiah Simmons manning the middle. Because there aren't any Alabama players on defense that were drafted in the first round, I'm going to go ahead and pick 3 guys that I really want to try out and see how good they can be. Now Simmons is going to be our first guy with defensive abilities. 96 speed, 96 excel, 98 hit power, 91 zone. He's 6'4", he's going to be a great user, he's going to make plays all across the field. In terms of abilities, I've gone ahead and thrown Zone, Hawk, Unfakeable, Lurker, and Enforcer on him, see if we can get some big fumbles. Next up with abilities, we've gone ahead and gone with Jeff Okudah, the #3 overall pick, 97 speed, 98 excel, great man, great press, pretty solid zone. I think this guy's going to be a bit of a beast. He's also 6'1", he's going to be able to make plays. And our last defensive guy with abilities today is going to be Derek Brown. The new Panther has 98 strength, 97 block shed, 93 power move. I don't know if he's going to be an amazing card to play with, but I'm excited to see kind of what he plays like. Alright, we haven't even started our first game and I'm already second guessing myself whether I should put this guy as our 3rd ability man. Reach Elite, Under Pressure, Inside Stuff. It's not a great collection of abilities for a 97 overall, but we're going to leave him in. We're going to see if he can make some plays. He only needs to make one big play at the right time and it'll all be worthwhile. That's our defense, that's our team. let's jump in. Let's see if we can get some wins led by the Bama boys. Now I've gone ahead and done a post-com for these games again. You don't want to have to deal with my mumblings that I end up doing during the gameplays. Let's get stuck in. We're starting off on defense using Isaiah Simmons, trying to take away the middle. We're playing some good defense to start the game. We end up with a sack. Good way to start. Second down, he tries to run. We blow that up completely. Third down, he's looking for this post. We send the spy. He throws it straight to the user. We get the pick. Looking to get 6, and we get stopped at the 1. Now we have a new quarterback, hot route master. We want to try throw dots. So what do? I take a sack. On the next play, I try to throw dots again. Too many hot routes, don't know what I'm doing, and I get another sack. On third down, we go to something a bit more familiar, looking for the post, and our opponent uses that really well. In the end, we have to settle for 3, take a 3-0 lead. Now our opponent is going to try run the ball again. We are right there to make that play. He's not really going anywhere in the run game. On the next play, he decides to throw it straight to our guy, but he gets bailed out. That is unfortunate for us. On the very next play, we're looking to get the interception. We get caught in no man's land. He makes a play. We make the tackle, but we push him all the way down to the 2-yard line. That's okay though, because we have goal line D. We blow him up on first down and second down, and then on third down we do the exact same thing. We get to fourth down. He's looking for the hitch, he's looking for the drag. We get the sack, turnover on downs. Now moving on to the next play, trying to get our first completion to our team, but instead we throw it to the other team. We're still looking for our first completion with Tua. Sitting in run defense, he throws the streak, he gets the one-handed catch animation, and he ends up going up 3-7. Now he's playing aggressive defense. We have to play aggressive as well. We get the first down there. The very next play, Tristan Wirfs is butt naked in the flats, but we don't throw it to him. We throw it over the middle to Jerry Jeudy. On the next play, I remember that I have a running back, and we get the easy first down there. 1st and 10, we throw the drag, we pick up a great block, we go for the juke, not quite there. The very next play, we go to our trusty wheel route, and we get the touchdown, taking the lead 10-7. Now with such a small period of time left in the game, what do we not want to do? We don't want to give up a big play. What do? We give up a big play. Darren Waller gives us the stiff arm, gets open, gets him down to the 30. On the very next play, we're looking to cover the middle. We click on, we take the pick from the wheel route. 7 seconds to go, stop start, and we are off to the races. 14-point swing. Instead of giving up 7, we take it. We get 7 down the other end. We go up 17-7. Now our opponent's looking for the wheel. We go back to our post. Next play, it is 3rd and inches. Our opponent's being aggressive. We try to be aggressive as well. Unfortunately, that's Jerry Jeudy with only 95 speed. Sean Taylor has the same. He's not going to be cooked in that play. We play some great defense on 3rd and inches, and we force him into a sack. On the very next play, he runs his very favorite play. We don't take any chances. We swat it down. Now we're in 1st and goal. We know a score here will probably send our opponent away. We hit the in and we get a touchdown. At the very same time, our opponent's internet decides to cut out, and that is the end of the first game. Jumping into our next game, Tom Brady, Torrey Holt, Jerry Rice, that's his big 3. Those are our big 3. Starting off on offense this time, hopefully we can start with a completion to ourselves. We do. Just. Very next play, we look to the flat, CeeDee Lamb, kidding upfield. Nice little play there. We notice our opponent is in man. We hit him with the wheel route. Jerry Jeudy gets open. He nearly breaks it. He's just a little bit too slow. We learned from the last game that when we're in the red zone, when we're in short, we have to take it. And we've got to run the ball. Got to take the points when we can get them. Next drive, we stop our opponent, force him into 4th and 3rd. We see him. We nearly make the play. Unfortunately, we put soft squats. If we had done cloud flats, we would have made the play there. Our opponent gets aggressive, throws it over the middle. We get the easy pick with Jeff Gladney. Now we're back on offense. And what do I decide to do? Thankfully, I throw it away. The very next play, we're looking to get someone open. The wheel's open. Linebacker comes through. We break away. We take the sack. 3rd and 26. Let's throw up a prayer. Or we throw it straight to him. We tackle him down at the 9-yard line. Very next play, he's looking for the post. He's looking for the slant. Jeff Okudah comes up, makes a play. He gets a quick click on. And unfortunately, we're not able to take it back for 6 right there. Now, I see that he's in a cover 3. I thought I'd throw the beater. Instead, I check it down to the out. And what do? I throw it straight to his user. Now, as we've established, we have goal line defense. And we're going to blow this up. The very next play, he nearly throws a pick. Gets himself down to the 2-yard line. He tries to rush it again. Derek Brown comes straight through. We're down to 4th down. He runs play action. Nothing's open to start. We see him cutting across. He playmakers across the field. We see it, but we're too slow. 2nd and 18. I decide to try my luck at a run. The blocks line up really, really well. We nearly break it. We do! 92 speed, breaking away. I think if I cut to the right, maybe we get closer. Maybe we get the touchdown there, unless we get caught. In the end, we have to settle for 3, taking a 10-7 lead into the half. I thought I was playing safe defense. If you were watching right there, Randy Moss got butt naked open on the sideline. He sees it too late. He throws it. We get the pick to close out the half. Now to start the second half, I decide to try a new defense. It looks good to me at first. I go for the slant. He throws it to the crosser. Next time I'm going to stick to the normal defense. My goodness, that is not what we want to see. Very next play, he tries play action straight down the middle. We try to click on and get the pick. And again, we don't get the animation that we're looking for. Very next play, play action again. I get caught on the D-line. If I have a user with lurker, that is going to be a pick. Otherwise, that is not going to be the play. On the 1st and 10, I decide to try throw it at my opponent. He's nice enough to knock it down. 2nd and 10, we go back to the post that's been open all day. We definitely have to keep hitting that. We're being under a lot of pressure at the moment. 4th and 3 later in the drive, we look for the post again, this time from CD Lamb. He gets open, we make the play. See our opponent's still in a very aggressive defense. We hit the streak there for a nice little gain. And over the middle, we see how aggressive our opponent has been. He goes for the slant, we take the end, and we take the lead. Very first play to start the next drive, we get the sack. The defense is good. I stick with the same defense. This time, he hits the corner, gets a good animation, gets down to the 37. 2nd and 5, his ball, he goes play action. We should know what he's been doing. He throws it down the middle. This time he gets the animation and he gets the touchdown. 21-17, he takes the lead. 1st and 10, nice little playmaker, trying to get open. 1st and 10 again, I'm really aggressive. I see the cover 3. I tried to throw it, but that's Jerry Jeudy. Henry Ruggs, maybe I could have made the adjustment and sent Ruggs up the field. Instead I throw it to Jeudy and we throw the pick. 3rd and 2, just after 2-minute warning, Jeff Okudah nearly makes the play. So we know we're going to have to lock up, and we know he's probably going to have to run the ball. We stop him on 1st down. On 2nd down, AJ Terrell decides he wants to have a nap. What do? We give up a big play. Jeff Okudah comes to the rescue. 1st and 10, goes to the stretch. We blow that up. Good play there. Now it's 2nd and 10, 38 seconds to go. I don't spot the screen. Thankfully, Isaiah Simmons comes up and makes the play there. 3rd and 12, I get caught on the D-line. He playmakers across the field. Isaiah Simmons comes up, makes the play. Can he take it off? He decides he doesn't really want to run very fast, and we get tackled at the 41-yard line. Thankfully, we get the ball back. We get a chance to win this game. Now I'm looking for the post, but our opponent takes it away. We take the streak. We get down to the 24-yard line, and we call our final time out. Looks like our opponent is in a cover 2. He is. We're looking for the corner, but we're not able to throw it. We take a sack. Less than 10 seconds to go. We are down to our final play. I audible to verticals. He audibles to man. We absolutely cook him, go down the sideline, get the possession animation, and we cross over the end zone. We get the touchdown, and we win the game. After all that, Tua ended up with a decent game. 13 for 19, 250 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. But let's be honest, all of those were on me. I threw to guys who were covered. Sometimes I threw straight at his user. Overall, a pretty solid game. Man, how about that for a gameplay? Tua coming up clutch, pulling out the win. That's what we like to see. Overall, I thought he was a really fun card to use. He has a really nice quick release. That hot route master is glitchy. Obviously, as you can see, I'm pretty trash with it, but I'm sure if you got a bit of practice in, that could be really fun to use. I think he's got enough mobility to be able to make plays if you needed to scramble a little bit. Maybe you're looking to try out a pocket quarterback. I think this guy might be the one to try out. He's pretty cheap. Last time I checked, he was sitting about 180k. I think that's really good value for a quarterback. He's definitely one to try out, I think. Also had a chance to use Henry Ruggs and Jerry Jeudy. Wide receivers with abilities pretty much play the same. Henry Ruggs, obviously with human joystick, can be a little bit more glitchy. In the return game, he also has an added dimension as well, so that he was really fun to use. Over on the defensive side of the ball, big fan of Isaiah Simmons, my goodness. That combination of size and speed, his hit power, his zone, oh my goodness, that card is going to be absolutely glitchy. If he gets a power up, that's going to be even crazier. You have a Cardinals theme team, imagine how crazy he's going to be. Big fan of that guy. He might be sticking around and end up on my main team as well. Jeff Okudah was our next guy. He locked down his side of the field. He made some plays. It's a shame we weren't able to get a pick 6 with him, but he made plays nonetheless. Derek Brown, like I said before the video, I wasn't too sure if he was able to make plays. He made a few stops on the goal line. Didn't get much pressure in terms of pass rush, but overall, pretty solid card. Nice to try out, I guess. Man, I had a lot of fun making this video. If you enjoyed it, please pop down and hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe as well. Check out what we do in the future. Coming up next, we have the 3rd quarterback in the draft class. That's Mr. Justin Herbert leading the team. I have no idea what archetype he is. I haven't looked at his stats, so that is going to be something we can learn together. That will be coming out probably tomorrow. Pretty excited for that. I've had a lot of fun with these first 2 sets of gameplays. I'm sure the next one will be just as enjoyable. We're going to wrap it up there today, folks. Hope you all have a really good rest of your day. Take care of yourselves and your loved ones during these crazy times. You can call me Spree, and we out.